Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Stanley Usazo Sakwinokodi. They let us know for this video the kind business will fit put your money for Edo State and you no go regret am. Make I leave you, make you hear from Comrade Stanley Usazo Sakwinokodi as they pass the message. Enjoy the video.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. I remain my humble self, your civil rights activist, Comrade Stanley Usazo Sakwinokodi, the Coordinator General of the Diaspora Connect Worldwide, the CEO Stanley Sadi Enterprise, in fact, the CEO of Uman Edo State. I have a message for Edos in the diaspora. Of a truth, for some few, let's say about 2 days now, I have not been fine. In fact, I'm only saying this now because I am getting better. But I think it is very necessary for me to come out online today to discuss about this because of the slight mistakes that our people are making. In life, you can only be prosperous if you create opportunity for other persons to be prosperous. It is not all about you giving them money, but there are some persons who have access to money, but they may not understand how to put such money into a better utilization. It's not as if they don't have good intention to put that money into a better utilization. They have the intention to actually secure their resources, but the ventures that they will engage themselves into may affect them economically. That is the reason why you are seeing some persons, they will be big man, but we call them formal big man. And I think we live in a society where we must collectively assist each other, owing to the fact that to whom much is given, much is expected. And that is why I decided to come out tonight to discuss on this issue. It is purely economy. And why am I directing this to diasporas? This is because of the fact that I cannot say that I, Sakwinokudi, have not benefited from the magnanimity of our brothers and sisters around the world. When it comes to our job, when it comes to what we do, the patronage is so overwhelming. And I have a responsibility to as well collectively protect their interest. My point is very clear. Investment. Investment. I'm not acting as if I know much, but I think it is very important for me to use this opportunity to reach out to us. We have so many brothers around the world who wish to say, now I've made some money. I want to build a house. I want to tell you today, if you already have a house that is your personal residence, don't make the mistake to invest on house building for commercial purpose. Don't make the mistake. The only structure you can build to make money may be hotel, eatery, and others. But telling yourself that I want to build a house for rentage, it is waste of money. Building a house for rentage, it is purely waste of money. The truth of the matter is simple. Regardless of the amount of investment you put in the house, an average home, as of today, if you want to build a house in Nigeria, anywhere in Nigeria, even if it is 2 flats, be expected to spend within the range of 30 million. A completed standard 2 flat. And get it clear, regardless of what, till you die, you can never get that same money back. The house will never give you the money back. Fine, your children will benefit it, which is long term. But believe you me, no matter what, after some time, the house will leave the market. You need to reinvest into it, refurbish, rearrange, so that to meet up to current day demand, then clients will come in again to rent. On a daily basis or on a weekly or monthly basis, you are going to be renewing facilities. You see the house. When a tenant is moving out of the house, you see them using nail to litter the wall. A new tenant wants to come in. He expects you to rearrange and reorganize such a home to be able to meet up to the taste. You continue to spend on that house. Believe you me, it is purely a liability. If you must invest and you wish to invest fully on real estate. In this real estate, we are talking about landed property. The landed property, the land in itself appreciates, but the building on top of the land will never appreciate. The land in itself will continue to appreciate, but the buildings on, sorry, don't mind me, I'm feeling heat and I needed to feel heat because injection is working. Now, the building in itself will never appreciate. Now, let's take an example. You invested on a landed property. You go to a new community. They will tell you this community, this land is being sold at a cost of 300, 500,000. You buy. Believe me, in the next 3, 4, 5 years, that land cannot be 300,000 again. At least in 3, 4, 5 years, such a land would have amounted to 1.5 million. And if peradventure you bought about 10, 15 plots, believe me, you have invested massively. But in a situation where you say, I have bought the land, you bought a very massive land, you are still building on top, spending more money. The property that you are building on that land will never give you your money back throughout your lifetime. If you must invest on real estate, invest on the land in itself. And when you buy land, as soon as you bought, secure it purely with land security. Doing a CFO on your land, as the CFO, when you do a CFO, it is enough to secure it. But do you know what? To avoid story that touches the eyes, fence it so that you must have been able to demarcate the boundary from a would-be encroacher. Now, you bought about, as at day before yesterday, I went to go and do a job for somebody. I posted it on my media. The person is from Diaspora. And he said, in Obazuwa community. Initially, he wanted to buy a 10 plot. On getting to the site, she said, oh, either way with solar, yeah, what the 4 plots. Go and check it. I advised him, I said, listen, as of today, I will not want to mention name. I will not want to mention name of one real estate company in Edo State. That real estate company in Edo State have an estate in the same Obazuwa. The real estate company is selling 100 by 100 at the cost of 1.5, 1 million. And the same location the real estate is selling is not even up to the location that my client is buying for 400 from. I told her, I said, if you love yourself and you really wish to invest, extend your land to 10 plots. If you even have more money, buy more. Buy more. I want to give you a classical example. Do you see Dion Osaigi? I want to give you a secret about Dion Osaigi. People will not know the reason why I continue to adore that guy. See, it is only a person who have hate in his heart that will throw away Dion Osaigi. 10, 12 years ago, close to Dangote refinery, Dion Osaigi bought a plot of land, almost 100 plots. Almost 100 plots at a very cheap price. He never envisaged that Dangote will come there someday. Do you know what happened? As of 2022, a client of mine bought a land that is not even up to 100 by 100 from John Osaigi at the cost of 8 million naira. The cost of that land as at then cannot be even up to 300 by 100 by 100. But as of today, a client of mine, if you insist, I may mention his name, bought a land in that Ijebu-Lekki from Dion Osaigi, 8 million. So when he's spending money, people will say, I tell get money. Do you know that if not for the fact that there was a little mistake in his activity in one of these communities, Dion Osaigi real estate in, whether it's a workman, close to Obayanto, is about 100 plots. They buy it at a very low cost. They keep it for a long period of time. After 5 years, they will begin to sell. Some people will say, Dion. Let me tell you, the investment of that young man, a man who I respect, a billionaire, 1 billionaire, is from Diaspora. I will not want to mention his name. He said, people don't know Dion. I know him. He thinks very far. I use that as an example. My dear brothers and sisters, if you must invest, don't make mistake to be building houses. Say you are a boy, a tenant, you won't get your money back. Yes, it is also a pension. It is a pension because Every month, you may be getting something. But when you talk about investment and return of investment, don't try to build a house. The money, the 30 million naira that you are going to use to build a house, buy each land at the cost of 1 million, 30 plots, leave it, secure it. Or don't even buy 30 plots. Buy 25 plots, then use 5 million to fence it. Secure it and have a C of O on the property. Leave it. Have a gate on it. Bro, sister, in the next 10 years, in the next 5 years, after all, you are not hungry. Why are you hungry to sell the property now? Relax and forget it. For as long as you continue to work, you are not lazy. When you are now using your third leg, your 2 hands and your walking stick, you begin to resort to it. In the past, nobody buy lands where my house is today. When I was building this place as my personal property, it was bush everywhere. But you know what? Here that I am right now, nobody will sell 50 by 100 for you at the cost of 3 million. Nobody. Nobody will sell 50 by 100 at the cost of 3 million. Opposite my house, I sold the land to somebody. Opposite my house, the man is in diaspora. Then again, recently bought a land behind my house. The one I sold to him just 2017. As of today, the one he bought close to my house recently, he bought it about 5 million plus for 50 by 100. And I sold 100 by 130 for him at a cost of 700,000. Please share this video. It's purely for enlightenment. It is a waste of money for you to go and spend huge amount of money in building a house. House is not a bad idea when you are building your personal residence. Now, it's either you build an hotel or an apartment. It's either you build an hotel or an apartment. That is a continuous resources. No matter what, no matter how remote the area will be, no hotel is free Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And let me quickly tell you, don't make mistake to build an hotel along the major roads. Cheats will not patronize you. People love hotel that is inside a street. Let me give a classical example. That does not mean that you're going to be you should go and build hotel when you have the major road there. You now go and build it after 9,000 feet. No. Within the range of 2,000 from the major road, build it. People will successfully park. And if you must build an hotel, build an hotel. Don't go and build an hotel. Manager, build it to standard. Let me give you a classical example. Go to Ekewan Road and look at what Luciano is doing in Ekewan Road. If it requires you to take a loan, take it. Build a standard hotel. Build a standard hotel. Not be just if it is expedient for you to ensure, let's take an example. Your hotel, you have the wardrobe, you have the fridge, you have a very well organized television, AC is there 24/7, and your power should be one of the most paramount things. Now, let me give you a classical example. When you build an hotel, you need to spend above another 4-5 million to be able to get electricity. Because you are not supposed to use this normal electricity that we are using in residential home. The 33, the line 33, go and meet NEPA or PSCN to give you. Or you take directly from Osiomo. Then your light will be 24 hours of the day. Or even if not 24 hours, near 24 hours. Then your steady 2 Mikano will be there. Believe you me, with time. Except if you don't have a good manager. With time, you will never suffer in life again. Don't make the mistake to go and build a house. I want to open up to you. I have made that mistake before. I will not want to say much. Holding a secret guy. You get why. But please, don't make the mistake. I'm saying this to our brothers and sisters around the world. Do you know why I'm saying this? If you are making more money, I will be benefiting heavily. So if I don't want you to be a king, I can never be a friend to a king. So, for as long as you keep investing, I have a responsibility to keep helping you securing. And securing is not for free. I will benefit. In the course of my benefit, your interest to be secured. Somebody raised a very cogent question. He said the major issue in Benin is that land is secure. Land is secure. Agbero. But I may not understand that, but I will understand what you're trying to pinpoint. Bro, let me quickly tell you the truth. I want to use this as an example. Do you know that it is only the persons you know in life that you can fight with? Will you fight who you don't know? The answer is no. But let me tell you, when you buy a land, some persons will wait for 10 years. They will tell you the community don't get problem. They know they get problem. They won't secure it. 99.9%, I'm telling you this, I am into land and land security. I'm into CFO. I am telling you this today, authoritatively. They will wait till they have problem. Now, let me tell you, I want to ask you a question. As enlightened as you are, you want to buy a land, and you carry out a check. You carry out a check. You saw that there is a CFO on the property. And Mr. John is telling you, come and buy this land, I want to sell it. And you check, the CFO on the property is carrying Peter. Will you still buy? You will run away. No matter how strong you may be. But some persons will just rush down and buy and pay. That is why you've seen so many persons mistakenly buying government land. And you also know that there's no ignorance in law. Hey, I know you know now. They know now. No, I don't know. Make them not demolition. You may be crying, but trust me, the property will be demolished. They will not use your pain to override the interest of the general public. Regardless of what, you are just an individual. The interest of the public must be secured. Why not check before putting your money into such property? I am telling you today, some persons will call me sometimes. Now you will not rush there to go and try to secure. Every 5 days they will be calling you. He never still come out. He never still. Where have you been? Where have you been? I won't lie to you. I will not narrate myself. But if I am going to bush, from bush to bush, you should also know that anywhere I see a very good one, I must be interested. But you know what? I will tell you what I always do for my clients. First, we will clear the property I have not paid. We will clear the property. Let me tell you, anywhere you have properties in Edo State, there is always somebody watching the property for the owner. If land grabbers want to encroach and sell, the owner will be informed. So when the land is cleared, the man watching will call the owner. Organ, you say they made a call clear? I said, no, they don't clear your land, though. He's coming. Within a period of 1 week. Don't be in a haste to pay. Somebody called me and said, get one land on your ban, let me check on. Or before I called, he has already paid. And I told him, of what use will I check? When you have paid, community will never return your money. Forget it. They will tell you this language, Oto, I Soto. I am a professional town planner. And I was a communal vice chairman. That is to say, for community activity, I was a number 2 man. Number 2 man in community. So, if you come from the academic side, I will tell you. If you come from the community side, I will still tell you. Believe you me, as far as community is concerned, I am a professor. As far as community is concerned, I am a professor. I understand this game to the last, and that is why I am very, very happy that Even while I was in a communal activity, I traded with caution. Nobody, I repeat, nobody can come out anywhere to say why he was a vice chairman. He came to my side and seized my property. My mate got spoiled. It can't. Nobody will say I came to the side and chased him away. Nobody. I have said it before. I'm repeating it again. In my community, if not for the fact that I happen to be a politician, 99.9% of those who built and I never knew who was their vice chairman while I was the vice chairman of my community. The one who knew me will be very, very glad to give me money. Because I tried to maintain a sense of decorum. And I did not enter because I did not shoot a bullet to become vice. And I have never shot anybody to sustain the position. And when it was time, I resigned and said, I am tired. Right now, I'm stepping aside. Let other persons continue. That is why to date, nobody insults me in my community. Nobody insults me in my community. I earn my respect. I earn it by the grace of God. And you cannot insult me in the presence of my community youth. Don't bother yourself. Don't try it. You can't. They won't accept it from you. Because they know that their former vice chairman not they find trouble. They know. Not bother. Say, they come now. Yeah, from slope down. No bother. Not try them. You know, fit. Because any of the junction where you for doing, people will ask you questions. You get wild. So please and please. Now, when you buy land, you left the land, you say, hey, you're there. Don't worry, everywhere good. I want to tell you, the only reason why you think that the community is peaceful is because of some few persons who are in the community. What about if those persons died? What about if they die? Will the peacefulness still be there? Now let me give a classical example. Somebody went to the bank and put in his land documents in the bank. So when he returned from abroad, I accompanied him to the bank. And he requested from the bank my land document. The bank said, oh, your land document is available, but the officer in charge is on leave. You have to come after his leave to get it. And I asked the bank a simple question. I said, what if the officer dies? Are you not saying he cannot access his document? Regardless of what, let him get his document now. A bank should be able to arrange itself to the level at which they must not rest the activities on one man. We need that document now. The BM immediately acted promptly and released the documents for my client. So, in respect to land security, you must not wait for problem to greet you first before you begin to run head-to-head. When you buy a land, you test what I'm saying. Let me tell you, Stalosadi Real Estate Enterprise is my consortium. No, apart from few land that I'm selling for somebody, you think I don't have real estate? Apart from people who with me, they say, you to say me not get mine. I never start to the seller. Or my say, Marky. Or my say. I will be very selfish if I don't tell you to do the same too. Because there are more people that will buy land in the future. Igbomo community today was never part of developed community 10 years ago. Now people sell Ring Road. Will you still get a land in Ring Road? Except you are buying old houses. There's in town planning, we have what we call growth of conurbation. When city continue to expand, it infringes into other parts in the suburban area. Then all other area that you were considering as a village becomes city. That is why, as of today, we have 2 ring roads in Edo. The usual ring road is the ring road you have in the central business district. But when city continue to expand, you have another one, which is the ring road in Rama Park. Now, You have more businesses in Ramat Park than today than it was some 10 years ago. Those who stays in Atuan, in 10 years ago, if they dash you land in Atuan, you won't take. But as we speak today, there is no land in Atuan. Where you not get a land is from a Koinu wire and a Koiniru. In the past, how many persons will go there? So now, the man in the Koinu wire will no longer fancy Ring Road. He goes to Ring Road in the Upper Palace area. He goes to Rama Park and consider that as his own Ring Road to get what he tend to get at the Ring Road in the core part of Benin. It is what we call when city continue to develop, more growth pool continue to develop. A time is coming. Those in Esan land will no longer even fancy anything in Edo South. They will concentrate more in Ekuma. They will concentrate more in Uromi because those areas have growth pool that the central business district in Ring Road has. Don't make the mistake to build a house for rent. It is a waste of funds. When you buy a land, now let me give you a classical example. When you are buying a land from community, it is cheaper. They won't sell it. They don't agree with carry that money, go back. Believe me, now the price where you determine, they will take collect them. And you will know the value as at that time. They will take. But you will be seller. We sell along the road this from area. We sell along the road about 3.5 million. If I say along the road that they regret. Me I regret. That same along the road, what they talk to. For that aho, somebody told me, please, I want to buy a land along the road. On getting, you know how much they told me? 17 million. Hold on, give me 1 minute. Let me show you something. Just Osakwe, please help me to buy it. 17 million. I will show you something. Let me give you the evidence. You should see where this land go there. Yes, along the Benin bypass. And those areas now already. For those who have been in Benin for 20 years ago, you remember when you have the Ekene Dilichuku. You remember you have the Ekene Dilichuku, the Ekesen Bros and Transport, Ekesen Bros and Transport, and others. Those who live in Ikubai, when vehicle is coming from the east, they must first of all stop at Okonkwo filling station. Because there was no bypass. 12:12 a.m. in the morning, that Okonkwo filling station is as busy as Ore. But when the bypass came, businesses along Agbo Road after the bypass died a natural death because of the Benin bypass. As we speak, the current Ore today is the Benin bypass. Just watch and see what happens in the next 10 years. As a town planner, I'm telling you this and I'm envisaging. Let me show you the evidence that I'm talking about. Good. Listen.
Yes, this is the one in Daho along the major Benin bypass road. Oluku Adoa bypass. This is the tide road, and this is the land in itself. The land has a sea of full. The land has a sea of full already. So when we are buying this, we are doing a consent. This is the land. It's block inside already, but we'll check if the owner is going to sell it alongside with the block. But this is the land. before the land, you are these other two buildings are in another land. So this is the land in itself, 100 by 200. Thank you.
You know how much they told me? Last price 17 million. Now they say na Saple Road. Are you aware that in communities around Ipobahi, after the bypass, they almost enjoy 24 hours power supply? Azagba, Idokba, Uselunaho, Anye, Ekose, Ogeri. These communities are almost 24 hours power supply. They don't take like 1 week, they'll still get like Iyanomo close to me, Iyanomo. Now you say I want to go. And sometimes I go when I go to see your food for all those Saple Road area. I will just see the area, no road. Rain don't cut everywhere. They'll say land 25 million. People see road buy no road. Because everybody want coin for that area. No. For people like we know we're bound. So my dear brothers and sisters, if you must buy if you have money you want to invest, please stop building houses. It is waste of money. After building your residential house, invest on the landed property in itself. A friend of mine, Colin Simudia, told me, he said, CEO Colin Simudia Foundation, he said, money I tell the builders now waste. I not believe him. I said, relax. Leave that as a story for another day. He said, well, for you, the best in Berlin, Fesan, I know ye. But last, we come here. So my brother, my sister, if you must invest on real estate. After you see that your money you put for bank, now waste. Now waste. A man who has 30 million naira in his account, 37 million naira in his account. If you are banking with GT Bank will give you every month 176,000. They will take 16,000 from the money and credit you about 166. Believe me, they must have made huge amount of money with your money, but they will give you a little token. You will be happy. They put money. They will tell you don't withdraw from it in 1 month. Every month they will pay you that money. If you have approximately 27 million naira in UBA will pay you 130,000, or I'll be 145. They will remove VAT and other tax from it. You'll be left with 130. Is that what you will depend on? But believe me, if you invest that your money will you store for bank yourself, forget it. Now, another important investment is agriculture. Agriculture. No matter how busy you may be, you must eat. Be the food producer. Be the food producer. If you don't have much money to invest on real estate, be a food producer. Then we'll say agriculture. Now we say you go plant garden food, so you go to root on your waste rack. Not be that type. Go into more of animal husbandry. You see that animal? Now you run enter. Fish na animal. Training chicken na animal. Not rush enter. Go to school, not they take 3 months. Or employ an expert. Bros. Now the bank manager will be your cashier. Now bank manager, now go be your cashier. Not be the honorary cashier. Bank manager, now go be your cashier. Though they bring bullion to your territory, can't remove money every evening. when you don't true for business. So my people, it get why Osakwinokudi choose to come out today. Now, for those who they call me ever since, for some few days now, brother, sister, I want to use up to tell you. Now, because I don't the day okay, now let me tell you, I be nowhere. None bother to call me tomorrow, not still call me next tomorrow, I want rest. But from on Monday, call me. By the grace of God Almighty, I remain Osakwinokwu the way you know from the beginning. That's why I see be. I'm not too important, but get it clear. This is an assurance to everybody. For those who give us work, we must deliver your job. Now must. Another man money in a picture. For as long as you send us money, know say your money is very secure till we give you your document when you apply for. And I will still tell you like, we get one problem. I not be we. Don't say not the take on the truth. You get when you don't take courage. As you see, feel my phone now. So hello. The fever when I feel so now call person. Not before the work when I work for bush. Now call. And I delegate. Say when you call, my staff will pick. Some people say no, we want to speak with us. When you speak with my staff through my phone, tell them anything. Just assume say na me you follow talk because I will get all the message. I remain humble. I remain very, very, very loyal. And I pray to God, may God give me the strength and the ability. Make me Osakwinokwu. They feel me top to expectation. But you know what? The message for today, my brother, if you buy property, is the best. Not go carry money, go to build house, say na for rent. Except you build a house, say na apartment. It like you build house for where they for they pay 500,000 for self-contained a year. You won't make your money back. So rule them out. You can build hotel, but you know hotel is capital intensive. But bros, if you build them, hotel not the expire. Now you go expire. No Saturday, no Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you like your hotel and 50 rooms, it go full. And you know where we did so? Edo is currently in California. We can't we can't shy away from the truth. We get more Yahoo boys for this town. And I will tell to hotel that they follow. And sure, I bet Mona give me 1 minute. Let I don't bring light. Sorry for that. So, sorry for the time. So ensure, say that, you know, when you want to go hotel, if you never strong reach, not start time. Because if you not complete time, if you're computer building, you may end up selling it. So before you go for an hotel, make sure say you don't already get agricultural investment where go make you finish am. You dey collect money from there till they develop the hotel. But if your chest full, you burn, go direct. Bros, you go run for money. your old age, go be flexing. Because everything we do so now for evening. Not be money, not be now we see strong. You are supposed to stay in your house at the age of 60, 65. You dey wait for death. But you dey use it and knock yourself. Hotel no river man here very. When me a motor, when you go boy, hello John, take the goods to. That's what you are supposed to be doing. Don't say you go to say, you see, they say, in this hour, at the age of 65, you see the work for diaspora. No. You see the work. No. That age, you even don't return, you relocate to Nigeria. You come to your house. Your children, when you give good education, they're there abroad, or they live their life. They're going to say, because you as an individual, as a man or a woman, your prayer now say, make you not go be liability to your children. We not be pray for more for one. We will train our children for their life to be okay. Not be made they come take care of us. Not be say when they come, they'll say, oh, granddad, don't they come again. No. They go there, say, children will say, we are going to see granddad, we are going to see grandmom. Yeah, they'll come, their grandmom say, oh God, you never see crested and palat edidi. Crested and palat idioma. We go, as you know, say that idioma, the English way they come up for a man, old man. Children come round down because he's successful. Bro, sister, get this clear. But if you buy land, you don't do see your fool. Fence and small. The fence now to show where the boundary follow. Because see your phone on the shout, say, see where my boundary go, see where my boundary go. When you get see your phone on the fence, one can go run enter, go no say, see where this land pass. Then when you go check, you see I see your food there. Nobody go advise, I go advise yourself. And now let me talk one thing where many people don't know. See your phone and documents will protect you, but you must fight the fight. You know, say I guess your phone, then you take the land, you look, no. Endeavor say all your documents waited by the lands are all correct. Then get your CFO, get your survey, it then inside. When anybody encroach, not follow and argue. Make them not say you not be good person. Go meet them. Tell them, say, my brother, this land and my land, not be put to. He go tell you, say, get that. I brought from the community. Ask them. Leave them. Why you go do that first talk? Make them, in case they judge tomorrow with, maybe they go to report to people. They not go call you bad person. You will tell them, say, I actually warned him. Go to Okoromi. They get one fair ass with it there. One man, you see your full collector. Because the people don't need that. It there Okoromi. It there many places. When you don't tell them finish, you know you leave her. You don't get any talk with them again. Your lawyer will write a warning letter and paste it on the property. This property belongs to Mr. So and so. We see your phone number, so. Everything bad I say your phone, show on the land. It go stick out tear down because community will give them mind based on illiteracy. Say no level now we get everywhere, no matter. No worry. When you do this somewhere, then since you give them warning, not call you, they bring people from court. Mona meet there. Believe me, not get how you will win the case. You will win your case. Now, you that have a CFO on the property measuring 1,000 by 1,000, 100 plots. You buy this 1,000 by 1,000 at the cost of 10 million. But as of today, 1,000 by 1,000 is 150, 200 million in that same location. There's somebody encroaching to them. You tell them, say, see, because you know, follow how they argue. Now, court on one meet. Now you go know how you take day. You may not even go to the court. When they concern you at the court. Now, in with your lawyer with a meet body for court. Now, they'll tell them, say, present your evidence when you take your land for that place. It bring deed of transfer. This of transfer. Because community get what they do, they will backdate. No worry yourself. Then they'll say, okay. Then you bring your own copy. They say, see. Then they bring you bring your CFO, you drop out. The tell us, say, where's your own CFO? CFO not day. Okay. Key start. Bros, the principle of quick lateral solo said it will come into play. He who owns the land owns what is fixed and attached on the land. At the end of the day, you have to claim your property in full. Now, when you don't beat him, he go to cry. He go now to call for ADRO, alternative dispute resolution. This one when I tell you so, if they happen now for one part for Owege, yeah. One of the person we want to go to see your fufu. For inside the man see your fufu. I want to call on our contact and say that man gets your fufu. Go, I don't really tell you, I say, go meet him. Go negotiate with him. There's nothing we can do. So now go get CFO. You give your CFO daily. You say, yeah. You are a miscreant. You weak. Take a lawyer and get what rightfully belongs to you. You know what is CFO? Let me tell you. A deputy governor cannot sign CFO. The governor cannot delegate somebody to say sign CFO. Like, it must be the signature of the governor. Governor not get right to say help me sign. And let me tell you, a CFO given to you by a CFO office cannot be withdrawn by the office except the court. Now they don't issue you CFO, say take. You don't cannot come, they can't call you again say, no, come on, and we mistakenly give you that CFO 0. They will have to go to court to the legal department. Now, legal department will withdraw that CFO back from you. The only person who has the power to withdraw CFO through revocation is the governor of a state. And that revocation, let me say, I don't like this guy if I revoke him. No. It must be on the ground of overriding public interest. And there must be what we call adequate compensation. And the question is, what is adequate compensation? An agreeable price. Putting into cognizance the inconvenience and orders between the owner of such land and the government who intend to revoke. As we speak, you see here where it is to see your full day. May I show you? Here when it is to see your full day. Anywhere else I will not hold get interest, see your full day. Near even if I get 50 by 100 somewhere, near he might use the opportunity to tell you now. If anybody tell you saying get land 40 by 100, not bad, they don't give you CFO. Before they give. Now, the current policy in a GIs is that your land must reach 450 square meters. Before you can get a CFO. And by the grace of God, I must commend the administration of Governor Godwin Obaseki and the Edoji itself for making us an authorized rep, authorized representative to Edojis. Go to Edoji's page. Go there. You will see authorized rep. The likes of Osakwonokudi is an authorized rep to Edo State CFO office. Authorized one to Edo State CFO office. Yes, it is also true that for quite some time I will never give CFO. Almost get it to 3 months because of some overhauling. But as we speak, from the coming days and weeks, CFO will come out woto. The other day, we have paid over 50 offers. And I must commend the higher administration for overhauling. And it is also true that the management that have managed Edojis are competent aficionados. Right from the Obama regime to this current regime. The Mr. Steve and others who came up with these ideas. I must commend their leadership. As of today, everything is stable now. So in the coming days, expect now woto. In the coming days and weeks, now woto. You go to see him, not be say, you go be seeing is believing. You will see when the distributor and they go. For quite some time, observe now, we never distribute now. But just watch in the coming week. Now woto. Saturday, my staff sent the number of interviews that we are going to undergo on Thursday. So numerous. So by Thursday, I'm going to get dressed. I will be interviewed on why they must give my client CFOs. People know you know how the CFO they go. You say that your carry CFO give you will be interviewed. Government will not make mistake to, they know they made mistake to issue 2 CFO on one land. And let me tell you how it works. Now, your survey have a coordinate. And you know what? The higher administration have deemed it fit not to adjust survey for anybody. You must get it right. Because when your survey is not right and they are adjusting it so that it will meet up, believe me, they may end up giving CFO to those who actually not own the land. They will tell you, go back and give us a correct survey of that property. When you bring the survey, they will, from where they day for office, they'll see that land. From office, that land where you do CFO put, they'll see and they tell you, say, then you sit down and they ask you a question. No more adjustment. Your survey must be correct. They will tell you survey, wrong coordinate. Go back and do it. Survey, wrong coordinate. Go back and do it. Get it right and bring it. CFO is not issued on a platter of gold. When everything is correct, believe me, don't worry yourself. Now, fine. Now, you submit one paper, you say, yeah, they ordinarily won't want to tell you, they'll say, you bring your passport photograph, you bring your international passport data page or your NIN or any of the national ID card, you bring utility bill with valid address, you bring in your deed of transfer or communal approval given to you by the community. If the community approval carries your name directly, which simply means that you bought from the community, you do not need a deed of transfer. But if you are buying from Mr. Paul who bought from the community, you need a deed of transfer between you and Mr. Paul. Fine. There are some persons, after buying it now, they'll give a lawyer. Because of the fact that the lawyer want to prove over Sabi, he will begin to write. Yes, later, we will hold in the trust. The land now belongs to Mr. Paul, who said it. He's tracing the title. The CFO office will tell you, go and bring deed between this and this. Go and bring deed between this and this. You must show the link. How the land got to you. And you know what? It is only a enlightened person that will buy a land from Mr. Paul. Whereas Mr. Paul bought from Mr. Peter. And Mr. Peter bought from the community. When the person wants to buy, we say, Mr. Paul, I want the paper you collected from Mr. Paul while you bought the land. He will collect every paper associated with the land. That's why some person have up to about 3 deed of transfer, including the one they signed with the existing owner. In that case, when you are submitting CFO, you submit all of these documents together. The CFO office will not call you till your offer is out. They won't disturb you. But when you think you have submitted your deed of transfer, you have submitted. Some people will say, submit now. Well, they never say submit now. Ordinarily, we are supposed to read it after reading because we know all the requirements of edogis. When we read and study, we'll tell you now, you have brought the deed. Go and bring deed between you and Mr. Solomon and Mr. Usayi. Many of them don't have it. And they want CFO to be out. No, you must go back to go and look for that document. So when you are buying, endeavor to read what your lawyer wrote and tell whichever person you are buying from to submit every available document if there are chains of transactions in that particular land. So, but when all these things are complete, believe you me, one day they will call you, your offer letter is ready. When you pay for your offer, go and sleep. The next call you are going to get is CFO is ready. Some will tell you, it's special. CFO is not giving. It's not a don't Jesus know for that Christmas that will give you CFO. What if that person now they do put? Some people will go and forge a document to go and do a CFO. They will catch you. So, my dear brothers and sisters, there are more to it. And I want to say, in fact, I celebrate Standard Real Estate Enterprise as the leading consortium As far as CFO is, I'm telling you today, go to GIS page and authorize rep to Edo G's. I would not want to skyrocket myself and sing myself praise, but do your investigation. You know what? You must not wait for problem to greet you first before securing your property. Do the needful today for your best interest. Because now who gets your fool, now you get land. I don't know no day. There's no ignorance in law. Don't wait for problem to hit you before you secure your property. And do not waste your money to build a house with the aim of giving it to tenant. You will never make your money back. That money will never return. It is a waste of money. Invest your money wisely so that in the evening you can sit and interact. Now let me give you a classical example. I will not want to praise myself, but I will say when Lisa pop up, you body not gonna be, you go shake it. I'm a very secretive person. Yes. If I do something, you know, note I finish am. When I build this my house, when I did so, people they laugh my curtain for my previous house. I've never lived in tenants before. Now only when I did school, now rental because I know if you go get house for school. My father bought me inside fence compound. He built the house at the age of 25. I bought my own children inside fence compound. When I built this my house, as I dig the foundation, people say, what did this boy do? You know the way the poor answer. I say, relax. I'm not a tenant. I don't get anybody who come to draw me say my company. So why would they hurry? If na 60 years I take finish, I'll do one. But my house, I build and finish. I started 2017. I ended building my house 2019. In 2019, I don't finish this house. I not park enter. The motor when I drive, now Mercedes-Benz CAK. The front not get bomber. The area when I did for Aduwawa, people they laugh me say, I ain't about check first all this community chairman. They not level. They laugh me. They don't know so what the guy did. When I tell them say, if not be Manuel, nobody will even know say, na so I did it till now. I know one day cast. Now when I thought say I did do anniversary for 2020, now my guy Manuel can say we're in anniversary of Osakodokode and his housewarming. If not, I did not announce housewarming. If you reach where I did, for those who don't come, not be months. If you reach where I did, for those who don't come, they'll send you the message. No worry. So you must not blow trumpets. Say, see your next move. Not trying. That one are your personal secret. But waiting I can't tell you tonight. Invest to secure your old age. And those investments is either you put more hand for business where you give return of on investment. Not go say you want the circular, it go down. The economy will destroy it. Multiple taxation will finish. You know electricity. Invest on real estate or purely agriculture. No matter how wicked the economy is, people must eat and be the food producer. You will definitely make it. This is the advice I choose to give us tonight. Follow me on TikTok. I'm on TikTok now. I don't want to put any of this social media page. Somebody say, hey, monetize your Facebook. I say, no. I don't monetize them. If you anywhere you go around the world, or my talk show, Daneyaji YouTube, social media president, Naija Watch, Edo Talk Show, and many of them. Go me to Sakuna, go me to Sakuna. Then they share my number. Only me want to get everything. No. They say you have carry ticket, go to music. You know what people is and make for YouTube. I tell they say keep quiet. You they calculate the one way they make. Why you not calculate what they make? Have you to say me sleep? So I be one fuck up tonight. I don't appreciate those men. Besanza. I know Victor say you be my papa. But you are a brother. You get why? You know why I tell you that word. Or men when I talk show. You are a brother. Social media president. Me I not be sad that person with the comments. Can they do them? Nah, not the do one. Especially you drop my leg. But you see those men, I thank them a lot. I know how many calls I receive. And now social media president tell me, say, I come meet you. Do talk show, say, I got your number from Daniyaji. And Naja was tell me, say, I come. Naja was family. I can't get mama for Europe. Papa for Europe. Mr. Wellity, sorry, Mr. Festus Ogbewi. Festus Ogbewi. I mention your name now. Not be media person. I don't know the kind waiting whether I use Ogume hold that man, I don't know. He's a father. My chairman, he dey watch me now. All the way from the diaspora will meet for Tessie. I do see your phone. He dey here now. He dey watch me. As we reach it, I said, he worked and I say, if you never see your support, not to see your food. If you reach me, final. I see a tata. He find me. Now go meet her for Tessie. I run for enjoyment. I mean, enjoyment. I like enjoyment too. Because if you must enjoy, you must work. Except say you want thief. When me and bros meet for Tessie, you come say. Enjoyment, regard. At the end of the day, I give him a CFO of a truth. One young guy, again, Uyosa Agonze. I know if you forget Uyosa Agonze, not be social media person, but a man will be advanced. He too get brain. He not go school to one tertiary level. When anything go happen for social media, he go meet me. He go say, the one way come and they talk about you, they fight you. He not bad. You see those one way they follow you laugh, be careful. Uyosa Agonze. I appreciate him. Dion Osagi. And regardless of whatever anybody think, if winch never fly, it kill you. No reason it matter. Do you think it is easy for a man to come out on media? If Osakunokwo carry on a money wrong, Mona come home me. That was no recommendation reached that one for life. That was what Dion Osagi did for Osakunokwo. Dion Osagi have not given me a dime, a cover. Ask him, and he will tell you. But what he has given me is more than any money on earth. We know they use ladder, take lamb, and later throw him. No. Lie. If you give people like us money, say do something for us. What do you give us money for? We go use that one. We maybe go one. Not be say. Lie. No. And I won't deceive you. You see this breakdown where I break down so. If you say this my shirt, I just soak like water. Heat. Because if so they come out, could they catch misses? Now walk make them. I know the rest. And I want to tell you why I know the rest. I like to rest. I want to tell you now this secret today. Anywhere I want to make I go rest for the world, I'll figure. Anywhere on earth. I've not traveled out from Benin before, apart from one time when I go Ghana and Benin Republic. Benin Republic na moto. Ghana na yours freestyle. I go to buy moto Benin Republic, Port Novo, Cotonou. I never traveled come off from Nigeria once. Apart from those two. But you know why I know if you travel for now? You cannot be comfortable. After sending me money, you see me for Europe 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I never call Nigeria. And you gave me money for CFO. Does that not amount to criminality? If I want to move, I no collect new work. I was just the one with my hand. We are coming back to decide how Edo will be run in the future. We will not destroy our hands today. Now make you see and say, I did beneath 247. By the grace of God Almighty, with the way our brothers don't assist me, as I'm not supposed to the same message, I'll sit down and say, you go that bush, you go that bush. But today, I dey go the bush myself. For those who know me 2020, you know say I get body well. As I now, I don't even need gym because I feel like I go the gym every day. From bush to bush. From bush to bush. And that is why I, Isakweno Hodi, must continue to appreciate our brothers and sisters around the world. Let's be very factual. Even me, self, they fuck up at times. But you know what? I wrote some few days ago, I said, thank you for tolerating me. It did my war. We are not perfect anyway. You get some people who tell say, this document, you get it in 3 months, 4 months or maybe. They will see at the end of the day, when they don't get the document, we will still remain friends. I would wonder how this people forgive person said. But the beautiful part of it is that they knew that Sakuna Pudding will never eat their money. That is the trust. And why me and not the rest? I know one day you know I'm born. Before we start this job, where we study for school, they don't already spoil our name. Say, no more, not for long. Not Tifo. Whereas, since I was born, I made bold to say it. I have not stolen before. Now make me see the tell people, if you give us work, at least once in a week, try ask how your work they go. Some people say, hey, you know the call person, you know the letter, no, not believe me. You see when you give me work today, tomorrow I don't submit them immediately. I know keep and say, make I fake it, I get what I want to do. No. I'll make bold to say under heavy thank you to say that I've already diversified my business. I get my own staff for inside dojis. My own staffs separately for inside dojis as an authorized rep. When you send and give me, yeah, don't forward them immediately. I know the letter stop high. And I know if we create a group where every of our clients today will communicate with. You know why? Because not everybody want me to know what they do. If not, we would have created a group where we can communicate massively. No. But we refuse because you feel no one Mr. A to know what you do. But if you get WhatsApp group, you got to communicate with them. You are exposing others. That's why I refuse to create it. But you know what? Believe you me. Now time it will take, Ogolo must jump. If you pay for it, you will get it. Except if it falls into government land or there is an overlap. That will not be my fault. Because you didn't check before you buy. But say not be that, you not buy government land. The land clear whether they give you your food. Brother, forget you get your document. Sister, you go get them. I think say the greetings and salute when I salute those social media people. My page no fit promote me. My social media page is not strong reach to promote me. My promotion is coming from the earth. Everybody, they use their media, they promote these small rats. To Nigeria Watch, a report came to me that you are doing, what's this now? I told this person to come on. Why? Chair, no, not be so you. Baba, see, oh, I bet me call the person now. Hey, no, give Baba, see, oh, we are making sure that look, we'll update. Hey, we'll go wrong, go deliver. So go the area to what TV, Baba, what's soon, what's your, hey, no, my day, your guy, you know, okay, Papa, you know what, they're not going, bah. Was I going to go there? Was it that? You know, mom is. That is how we manage ourselves. Or it is me not the fuck up. When Edo Alila the idea, Alila go I go. Daniaji YouTube, one of my highest promoter. Never call me one day say how far. Made a semi Pepsi. I'm a son of grace. Apomo Salobua. I want to use this opportunity to state clearly to one of my mama, Mr. Big Udiame. For quite some time now, he never reached out to me. Believe me, now over busy. We not forget who for the come. John Bodilon, Ekina Desi, Patrick O, and many others. No, we not forget. Never forget. We will not be ungrateful people. I not be ungrateful person. I not they throw away old ladder because new one don't leave. No, we need them to come down back. So I will forever appreciate you all. But for me, I stand Sadi. See, I smoke when I get this name, Stanley Sadi. Some few months ago, Silva called me from Brazil. He said, Rosidia. He said, you remember you told me, are you there? Is our garage? This is why I tell you so. We were within the range of 13, 14, 15, 16 years. He said, you said your business name will be Rosadi Enterprise. Then my father just died. I said, yes, not true. I smoke when I thought of Stanley Sadi. My father is Roland Lusadi. Miss, I be Stanley. Now be that Stanley Sadi. My surname is Usadiaye. I'm Stanley. Now there you see Stanley Sadi Real Estate Enterprise. You see Anambra Supermarket for Bubaye. Now my father gave her the name, that business name, Anambra Store. As the man in charge of Ministry of Commerce and Industry then, my power work reach the place. After I say, the man put counter for front, in a counter in the wrong. You only this counter. He say, want to do business name. Now my papa say, which business name? Which name you choose? Now the man say, he called the think of the name. My pastor say, where you for come? He say Anambra State. Say Anambra Store. Now my party registered that business for him. My father registered Anambra Store for Anambra. Anambra after about 20-something years came to bless the son of Osadiayi. While I was working as a marketer in Sterling Bank. May they not sack me. Anambra went to go and put money in Sterling Bank because of me. Because they needed me to go and get money. I needed to go and look for people who would bank under my name as a marketer. Anambra Store came to bank under me. Calling Simudia, CEO Collins Simudia Foundation, whose father gave birth to Collins with a silver spoon. Collins came to bank. As at then, Collins banked about 500,000 under me to make sure they not sack me. So people don't know where they come from. So when something will happen to Collins tomorrow, people like Collins say, no, we know why you do that to Collins. We don't say why. To whom much is given, much is expected. We don't know where they come. Should I not forget so easily because I'll say, no, you not concern me. No. I don't know say it. Talk shock away where the sheep put for their house for back of Guinness. Now me dig them. So we not forget where we come. We not forget whoever do something for we. Most way you treat us well. If you treat us well, you treat us bad. We not forget anyone. The two day our brain. We not forget. So for me, I'm indeed very, very grateful. All social media people around the world. When we beat person, the person say, I didn't you boy I see you hand for body. That's why they see you in a good hand for my body. Oh, okay. Where we see your phone. You know people they do my advert. Where we see your fool? Yahweh, oh, Yahweh, Tiosakuno, Yahweh, Tiosakuno, waiting. Then I just say, and I me, na my grace, na me do one. How? This media is too small to publish me compared to this same video when I do for you now. Before now till tomorrow evening, you'll see for Daniel YouTube that they replay and live. Go check everywhere for YouTube. Different media go replay and for me. They are ready to send my number. They don't say, hey, if we just want to feel your progress, they push you forward. Go Nigeria Watch, you will see them. They push you forward to grow. Edo Talk Show, you will see them. They push you forward to grow. I am happy and I will forever congratulate them. May God bless them all. As I've earlier said, I have taken a debt that I, Osakunokodi, cannot pay throughout my lifetime. Because what people have done for me, I have not even done half for any other person. So what are we talking about? Rather than to say clearly that I'm grateful. Very, very grateful. Somebody say, they always call your number for your broadcast. I want to call them now. 070-3610-9939. I repeat, 070-3610-9939. Thank you and remain blessed. Bye for now.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Stanley Osazo Sakwinokudi. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things wey dey happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.